Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm Joanne. So I'll be presenting my day 14 assignment, which is also the final assignment for our AI Bootcamp. So for this assignment, we'll be using the Gamma app in order to generate slides for our presentation. So without further ado, let me quickly dive into my presentation, my assignment. Okay, so for this assignment, I actually chose to leverage AI in order to summarize white papers. But before I go into it, let me give you a little bit of context as to what summarizing white papers actually mean. So if let's say, for example, you are a crypto user, so you might get a sense of what this white paper is about. But if you are not a crypto user, fret not. So what is actually a white paper is that a white paper is like a document that describes a cryptocurrency token or a coin and its underlying technology. So what this document actually does is that it helps to keep, all these potential investors about a project, and it helps crypto users in order to make informed decisions. So normally based on all these white papers that we see for all these tokens or the projects itself, right? So we do utilize it in order to see whether it's worth, is the project worth investing or not. So if you are, you have not been exposed to what a white paper is before, so you can see it as like a business plan, or a business proposal for a startup or even a new business idea. So this is what a white paper is about. And for now, I'm going to show you really briefly how does a white paper normally look like. So if we take, for example, the most famous coin that we know, which is Bitcoin, right? So we can see that, Bitcoin, this is how their white paper actually looks like. So it consists of 9 pages over here, and it looks very much like a a university thesis, I would say. It's all in black and white. But if we look into other white papers, it can be more interactive. Like for example, for a scallop, right? You can see that it has all these very nice pictures. So what happens in all this white paper is that it actually tells you what this project is actually about, and what is the utility or the purpose of a token or a coin. And it also tells us like how is the team composition is like for all these projects that we see, and what would be their project roadmap. So yeah, you can actually search it up. If you know any of the coins that you have seen before, you can actually Google it up, maybe Ethereum white paper, and then you can click on the first thing, and it will show you all these white papers in order to tell you more about what's the project is, what the coin about, what do they use the coin for, what is it built on, etc. So all these white papers that we see over here, on an average, it actually takes up about 10 to 30 pages. Yeah. So for my presentation over here, what I wanted to do is to leverage AI in order to summarize all these white papers, because it's 10 to 30 pages long. So we wanted to summarize it in order to get the key information that we want. So, for crypto firms, right, especially for their listing team and also their portfolio managers, they actually do assign people in order to look through all this, white papers to determine whether they want to list this coin or this token on their platform. So, I mean, previously in a manual way, they do need to hire human beings, right, employees in order to go through, analyze all these white papers. But for now, I'm trying to propose this by leveraging AI in order to gain a more comprehensive understanding of the project that they are considering for listing on their exchange. So by using this AI model, the crypto firms can actually quickly and efficiently identify the key information in these white papers. So in a way, it can help to save a lot of time and also resources, so that we don't have to, I believe most of us over here, we wouldn't want to go through, so many pages of white papers in order to understand a certain project, right? We do hope that we'll be able to utilize AI model to summarize all this key information for us in order to process things further. So before we have this AI model, I mean, these are some of the challenges that we do face in making decisions about crypto listing. First of all, it's definitely very time consuming in order to perform the due diligence of a certain project. So a thorough analysis of projects and teams does require substantial time and also resources. So with this AI model in place, it would help us to cut down a lot of man hours and save up a lot of time, reducing human error as well in order to make this kind of informed decisions. Second of all, volatility and risk. So we all know that, at the moment, the crypto market is inherently volatile. It goes up and down quite frequent, and it does present significant risk for exchanges and investors. So, which is why we do need this kind of white papers. And same goes for point number 3 as well, lack of transparency. So many of these projects, to give you a little bit of context, right, there are more than 23,000 cryptocurrencies in the entire world. And for famous platforms like, for example, Binance, they are only currently listing 500 of these projects after going through this thorough analysis of the projects and the white papers. So previously, there's a lot of these projects, they do lack transparency in their operations and development. So it does make it very hard to assess their legitimacy. So which is why we do need this kind of white paper in place in order for us to understand better what the project is about. And number 4, competition. So currently the crypto exchange landscape is definitely highly competitive. So it's very, very important to make informed listing decisions so that we do instill this kind of confidence in our crypto users by using our platform. So the process of evaluating and listing this crypto assets does come with very significant challenges. So by conducting very thorough due diligence on these projects, it can be very time consuming and it uses up a lot of resources. And the volatility also, not to mention the lack of transparency, all this pose this kind of challenges for the crypto firms to do a very thorough analysis of the projects, which is why we do need this kind of AI model in place in order to help us make really, really informed decisions. So let's just take a look at what are the benefits of automating the entire white paper summarization. Like I mentioned just now, right, we don't want to go through, we don't want to spend a lot of time going through, papers that looks like very much like theses in universities, and it does, drain a lot of our energy. And, first thing is time efficiency is the benefit of summarizing the white paper using AI model, because, automated summarization does help to save a lot of time by helping us to extract the key information that we need from all these very lengthy white papers. Second of all, it does help to improve decision making. So we do gain this kind of quick access to the crucial information that we need, which allow us to, have a faster and more informed decisions regarding token listings. Third of all, objective analysis. So this AI-powered summarization helps to remove subjective bias, providing a neutral and also data-driven overview of the white paper content. And then last but not least, scalability. So by having this kind of AI model in place, it is definitely easily scalable. So we can allow for efficient analysis of a large number of papers. So as I mentioned just now, there are 23K of cryptocurrencies in the world at the moment, right? And only 500 is currently listed on Binance. So what happens to the rest of the coins or the tokens that is still not listed on Binance? Of course, everyone would wish that to have their projects get listed on an exchange platform in order to garner even more revenue and more people investing in the project itself. So which is why it would be great have this kind of scalability benefit, so that we can help to scale this AI model onto many other white papers that will be about to come. So let's take a look at an overview of the AI model that we are about to implement. So our AI model actually leverages advanced natural language processing (NLP) technique to analyze and summarize these lengthy white papers. So to give you a little bit context what NLP is about, so it's actually a method that computer programs can use to interpret human language. So basically, in short, it does mean that it is the study of the meaning of language. So as just now, when I showed you the white papers, we can see that they are mostly in PDF formats, right? And it does consist a lot of lines. Some of these white papers can either go up to 30 pages long or maybe 50 pages long. So it does require a lot of time to go through it one by one. So by utilizing this NLP technique, it can help us to study what's the relationship of the text, help us to analyze the text, help us to tokenize the entire statement itself so that we'll be able to extract the most crucial information. So this AI model is trained on a massive data set of the cryptocurrency white papers, and it does use deep learning algorithms in order to identify key concepts and arguments and also insights to help us, make better decisions. So some of the key features and capabilities of our AI model over here. First of all, it has the adaptive learning capability. So what it does is that the AI model will continuously learns from new white papers and improves its summary accuracy over time. So as we know, there will be a lot of new projects will keep on coming up. Things are changing so fast right now, right? So there are a lot of things, new things that might be coming up, new products getting created, getting invented. So there will be more and more white papers to come. So it will continuously learn from all these new white papers in order to improve its accuracy. And not just that, it will also adapt to the evolving language of the crypto industry. Because things are changing. There are a lot of jargon will be used differently in the future. A lot of the coins or the tokens will be built on different chains, for example. So some of these new terms will have to be fed into this AI model in order for it to continuously learn and improve itself. And moving on, second one, we have the key point in extraction. So what this AI model can do is that it helps us to identify and highlight the most crucial information. Because, sometimes we see 30 pages long white papers, but to be honest, we are only looking at, certain crucial information that we really need. For example, the token economics, in short, is tokenomics. What's the utility, what's the purpose of the coin, what's the purpose of the token, how is their team structure like, for example. And then also we wanted to see what's their roadmap, because we wanted to know whether this project, what will this project actually achieve in a year time, or what will they want to achieve in maybe 5 or 10 years time or 20 years down the road. So these are some of the key points that we would like to extract in order to, analyze further. And then last one would be structured summary. So it's very, very important for us to have this very organized summary in order to present this information in a very clear and organized manner, so that whoever who has not gone through the white paper at all, right? For example, a portfolio manager or someone from the listing team, when they come into here, after the AI model actually generate the result, we will be able to see, take a look at the summary and then quickly understand what this project is about. So isn't that great, right? So it would it would help us to, present it in a very clear and organized manner. And it will be consistent for all of the white papers.